Do you ever feel overwhelmed when it comes to starting out at online or internet marketing? Do you want to scream because you are spinning your wheels and you're getting nowhere? Well, in this video, we're going to talk about how you can overcome that overwhelm. So stay tuned. Hello, my friend. My name is PEtrovick, and for the past 20 years, I've been teaching, coaching, and training people how to generate leads, make sales, and recruit people into their business, into their network marketing company. You know, a lot of times people start in a profession because they fall in love with the product and they want to build a business and they start going down that path, and then they reach a point where they're sick and tired of chasing their family and friends. Well, the next step, if they want to continue, is to learn how to market. And if you are wanting to learn how to market your network marketing products and business online, if you're like most people, you're going to get overwhelmed. There is so many different approaches that you can take, so many different methods of social media, whether it be Facebook marketing, Twitter marketing, Instagram, YouTube, Snapchat. I mean, you name it. It's just a lot. It's kind of it's kind of like drinking water out of a fire hose. So much goes by and you absorb so little. And if you're like most people, myself included, I've been there. I know. I get it. I feel your pain. Uh, you're taking this action and you're not seeing any results. So a question is, how do you handle overwhelm when you're starting online marketing for your products and your business? Well, here's tip number one. Begin with the end in mind. Really sit back and ask yourself, what's my long-term gain? How serious am I about doing this? You know, a lot of people get started in network marketing because it's easy entry, but it's also easy exits. I mean, just because you put down $100, $200, $500, or $1,000, you know, getting your quote unquote startup kit for your company, that's really not that much commitment. So you have to know what it is that you want to create. And when I've gotten into a position where I was confused, I was frustrated, I just had to step outside the box and really think about where is it that I wanted to go. And then I needed to do a skill set inventory. So when you know your desired outcome, that's tip number one. Tip number two is you look at your skill set inventory. You know, if you're like me, I just love the marketing stuff. I'm guilty of the shiny object syndrome. Oh, this approach looks really easy. I go that way, and then I go this way, and then I go that way. I buy courses, and guilty as charged. Haven't gone through them. Why? Because it just sounded so good. It made so much sense at the time. Tip number three. Pick an approach, a marketing approach, and then get good at it. I'm not saying master it, but get good at it. Get progress, get leads from that approach. I use and recommend and have for a long, long time a training system called My Lead System Pro. They've been around for 10 years. They've generated millions of leads. They've created some of the top leaders in the network and online profession out there. And what they do is they teach people, number one, how to market. And really the next thing they teach you to do is, and they really get you focused on only picking one strategy. Only picking one strategy. So if you like Facebook, you know, stick with Facebook marketing. If you like Twitter, stick with that. Instagram, stick with that. Me, I love video because it gives me the ability really to connect eye to eye with you. Now, you can certainly do Facebook Lives, and that's a great approach as well. And you can do Instagram videos. And so, again, there's no right or wrong answer. But what you have to do is, number one, you have to figure out where you're going. And you have to look at, you know, what are you good at and what skills do you want to develop? And then you need to execute. And then tip number four. Tip number four is to get a coach. Because the reality of it is when you're learning anything, I don't care if it's ballroom dancing or generating leads on Facebook, or learning how to bake a, apple pie. There's instructions and there's ingredients. And it sure is helpful if you have somebody like grandma telling you how she makes her wonderful apple pie. How does she adjust? How does she, make up when she doesn't have all the ingredients? So when you're marketing online, having somebody that can kind of bounce ideas off of or tell you, hey, you're getting off a track, go back this way, is going to save you a lot of frustration. And as a result, a lot of overwhelm. I think learning how to market online is very sexy. It's very fun. You can do it in your pajamas. You can do it anywhere on the beach that you want. But most people just can't handle the overwhelm when they're starting out with online marketing. It's a lot to learn, no question about it. I have notebooks and notebooks and notebooks of all the courses that I've bought. The key is executing on the knowledge. A lot of people think you have to be perfect to succeed online, and it's not true. Not true at all. In fact, marketing really is about testing. It's about taking a certain approach and testing the results, and then tweaking those results so you are constantly improving those results. Same is true for what you do. So my encouragement to you would be to really know who you are and where you're going. Know how you're going to get there. Look at a no BS assessment on what your skills are. What's your social media footprint? And then it's really important to decide, okay, how do you want to go about marketing? What skills do you want to develop? And there's no right or wrong answer. I don't care what anybody says. There's not one way to do this. You got to figure out what's important to you, what you like doing, and then do that consistently and persistently over a long period of time. And then, and only then, my friend, you go up the success curve. That's called Slide Edge. If you haven't seen my interview with Jeff Olson, the author of the book, The Slide Edge, watch it, because one of the things that Jeff talks about, and he's been in the industry for decades, he got sick and tired of people getting involved with the business, and yet they weren't having the success. And what he discovered and what he teaches in that book is that you have to master the mundane. You have to do the things that seem insignificant in the moment, but when compounded over a long period of time, will take you up the success curve or down the failure curve. You see, I produce videos every single day. Why? Because I know compounded over a long period of time, that's going to take me up the success curve. I know that. I get that. Is it a grind? Yeah, it is a grind sometimes. Right now, as we speak, my grandson and my daughter and her husband and my wife are in our swimming pool. I'm here shooting a video. Why? Because I made a commitment to myself. And that's the last tip I'll give you. Make a commitment to you. Know what's important to you. Know who you are, where you're going, how you're going to get there, and then stick with it. Be the person that executes and is a person of their word. Don't be that person that starts and then it gets hard and then they quit. If that's you, shame on you. You're better than that. Step up. You can do this. That's pretty much all I have for today. So again, know who you are, know where you're going, know how you're going to get there, get a coach, and be committed. And if you do those things, you'll never ask the question again, how do I handle being overwhelmed when I'm starting out or when I'm actually online marketing my products or service for my network marketing or MLM? Make sense? Hey, if you got value, give me a thumbs up, and I would appreciate very much if you shared this video with people in your circles of influence on Facebook or wherever you hang out that might need to hear this message. And if you haven't subscribed, by all means, go ahead and click that subscribe button on the lower right-hand corner. And if you have any questions about anything, please leave your questions below. And if you are in the position where you want to follow a linear approach for learning online marketing, to bring your products and services to market, and you want to be part of a community that is there to support you, let me know. Leave a comment below. I'll leave you a link below with an area where you can learn more about My Lead System Pro. Again, I've been using it for a long time. It's the #1 attraction marketing system so that you can generate more leads, make more sales, recruit more reps, and create the quality of life that you want. My name is Terry Petrovick. Remember this, my friend, you have a choice. Make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, because you absolutely deserve it. Until next time, bye-bye for now. I'm going to go jump in the pool.